Have you ever wondered what it takes for a horror movie to truly haunt your mind long after the credits roll? Ringu isn't just any scary film, it's a game changer that put Japanese horror on the global map. This chilling story about a cursed videotape has terrified audiences for decades, sparking a whole new wave of horror movies worldwide. In this video, we'll dive deep into Ringu, exploring its mysterious plot, unforgettable atmosphere, and the hidden details that make it so unforgettable. You'll discover why it's more than just jump scares, and why its eerie silence speaks louder than screams. And don't worry, we'll keep the biggest twists safe until later. If you love horror, or just want to understand why Ringu became an icon in horror history, stick around. There's a lot here that might surprise even the biggest fans. Welcome to Movies Review, your go-to place for in-depth and exciting movie insights. Before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss our next review. Now, let's step into the shadows of Ringu and uncover its dark secrets. Ringu was released in Japan in 1998, directed by Hideo Nakata. It quickly became a landmark film, not just for Japanese cinema, but for the global horror genre as a whole. Before Ringu, horror movies tended to focus on gore or jump scares, but this film introduced a new style, slow-burning suspense and psychological terror rooted in mystery and atmosphere. Its influence can still be seen today in countless horror films around the world. What many might not know is that Ringu is based on a 1991 novel by Koji Suzuki. The novel's eerie story and unsettling themes translated perfectly to the screen, but the movie's visual style and tension elevated the tale to something truly unforgettable. Its success was so immense that it sparked a wave of remakes, including the well-known Hollywood version, The Ring, which brought the story to an even wider audience. Ringu didn't just scare people, it reshaped horror, inspiring filmmakers to explore more subtle and atmospheric forms of fear. It made the world realize that sometimes what you don't see is more terrifying than what you do. This movie marked the beginning of the Japanese horror boom worldwide, influencing the genre for decades. At its core, Ringu tells the story of a mysterious videotape. According to the legend, anyone who watches this tape will receive a chilling phone call and then die exactly 7 days later. This idea alone is enough to send shivers down anyone's spine. The movie centers on a determined journalist named Reiko Asakawa. When a teenage girl dies under strange circumstances after watching the tape, Reiko is pulled into a terrifying investigation. She must uncover the origins of the tape and find a way to stop the deadly curse before it claims her and her loved ones. The story slowly unfolds like a puzzle, piece by piece, with tension building steadily. You feel the weight of dread with every new clue, every eerie moment. There's a quiet sense of something deeply wrong lurking beneath the surface, and you're left wondering, what is the true nature of this curse? What secrets will Reiko uncover? The movie masterfully keeps its cards close to its chest, teasing just enough to keep you hooked. Reiko's investigation begins after the sudden and mysterious death of her niece, who had watched the cursed tape. Her first encounter with the tape itself is chilling, the grainy images are unsettling, and the feeling of dread is immediate. From that point, the film follows Reiko as she digs deeper, chasing down anyone connected to the tape, desperate to understand what's really happening. The investigation is slow and methodical. Clues come in small, eerie doses, strange phone calls, cryptic images, and unexplained deaths. The fear builds, not from loud noises or gore, but from an overwhelming sense of helplessness. Each character who watches the tape faces inevitable doom, which creates a haunting tension throughout. The movie's atmosphere is its strongest weapon, dark, moody, and full of shadows. It uses silence and minimal music to create an uncomfortable feeling that something unseen is always watching. The pacing is deliberately slow, which lets the suspense grow naturally and keeps the audience on edge, waiting for the inevitable. Without giving away the biggest secrets, it's safe to say that as Reiko gets closer to the truth, the story reveals a chilling reality far beyond a simple curse, one that lingers in your mind long after the film ends. Ringu isn't just a scary story, it's packed with deeper themes that add layers to the horror. One major theme is the fear of the unknown. The videotape is a symbol of this, an ordinary object turned sinister, representing how technology can bring unseen dangers into everyday life. The movie also explores fate versus free will. The curse seems unstoppable, a dark force that controls the lives of those who watch the tape. This raises questions about whether the characters can change their destiny or if they are powerless against an inevitable doom. Culturally, Ringu carries many elements unique to Japanese horror, which often focuses on spirits, curses, and the past haunting the present. The ghost figure in Ringu is not just a scary image. It symbolizes unresolved pain and tragedy, a reminder that some stories refuse to die. These layers of meaning make Ringu more than just a fright fest. It's a story that uses horror to explore human fears, technology, and the mysteries that lie just beyond our understanding. The main character, Reiko Asakawa, is a strong, intelligent journalist. Her calm and realistic portrayal makes the story believable and immersive. Unlike many horror films with overly dramatic characters, the acting in Ringu is natural and subtle, which helps build tension rather than distract from it. Supporting characters, including Reiko's ex-husband and her son, add emotional depth to the story. Their involvement raises the stakes, making the curse feel personal and urgent. The cast's understated performances bring a sense of realism that pulls viewers into the film's dark world. The ghostly figures and victims aren't overly exaggerated either. Their quiet, unsettling presence adds to the eerie mood, creating a sense of dread without relying on over-the-top scares. This approach makes the horror feel close to home, as if it could happen to anyone. Director Hideo Nakata's style is all about creating unease through simplicity. He uses slow pacing and minimal music to let the tension build naturally. Silence plays a big role. It's the moments without sound that make the viewer feel vulnerable and exposed. The cinematography complements this perfectly. The camera often frames scenes with shadows and dim lighting, trapping characters in tight, claustrophobic spaces. The slow zooms and careful angles create a creeping sense of dread, making viewers feel like they're watching something forbidden. Nakata avoids gore and flashy effects. Instead, he focuses on mood and atmosphere, proving that horror doesn't need blood to be terrifying. This choice makes Ringu stand out as a film that trusts its story and visuals to scare you deeply. The sound design in Ringu is a masterclass in subtlety. The music is sparse and eerie, often fading into silence to heighten tension. This absence of constant sound makes every creak, whisper, or distant noise feel amplified and threatening. Sound effects are carefully placed to unsettle the viewer without overwhelming them. The infamous phone call, for example, uses sound to create pure terror with just a few notes and a chilling voice. Silence is used as a weapon here. When the soundtrack drops out, it creates a sense of anticipation and fear, as if something terrible is about to happen but hasn't yet. This technique keeps viewers on edge throughout the film. Ringu is one of the most influential horror films ever made. It revived the genre worldwide by introducing a fresh style of horror that focused on atmosphere and psychological dread instead of gore. Its success inspired a wave of Japanese horror films and launched the J-horror boom in the early 2000s. The movie's impact reached Hollywood, where it was remade as The Ring, bringing the story to millions more and sparking a new era of supernatural horror films. Ringu's legacy also includes sequels, spin-offs, and countless homages in pop culture. Beyond its commercial success, Ringu changed how filmmakers think about horror. It proved that a well-crafted story with the right mood could terrify audiences just as much as any special effect. Ringu stands out as a horror film that goes beyond cheap scares. Its power lies in its slow, creeping fear and the way it taps into deep, universal anxieties about technology, fate, and the unknown. It's a movie that stays with you, haunting your thoughts long after you watch it. What makes Ringu truly scary is not just the cursed tape, but the feeling that something unstoppable is lurking just beyond our perception. If you enjoy horror that builds tension and uses atmosphere over gore, this movie is a must-watch. Whether you're a fan of Japanese horror or new to the genre, Ringu offers a unique and chilling experience. It's a film that proves true horror comes from what we fear inside ourselves. To wrap up, Ringu is much more than just a horror movie about a cursed videotape. It's a masterful blend of suspense, atmosphere, and mystery that has left a lasting mark on horror cinema worldwide. From its chilling story and slow-building tension to its lasting impact on the genre, Ringu proves that true fear comes from what you can't see and what you don't fully understand. If you enjoyed diving into the dark world of Ringu with us, please give this video a like. It really helps our channel grow. Don't forget to subscribe to Movies Review for more in-depth movie breakdowns and reviews like this one. And we want to hear from you. What did you think of Ringu? Have you seen the movie or are you planning to watch it now? Drop your thoughts and favorite moments in the comments below. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next video.